Good look right there at what's fast becoming one of the oldest ballparks in the National League. Shea Stadium here in New York as MLB 06 gets you set for another edition of Major League Baseball. We've got an interleague showdown for you tonight, as it'll be the Oakland A's taking on the New York Mets. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to call the action. Alongside me, trusty colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, is the veteran member of our booth, we turn to you first. What catches your eye in this matchup?
Well, we'll get a look at one of the more talented players in all of baseball, in Carlos Beltran. We all remember his heroics with the Astros back in 2004. His numbers tailed off in a big way in his first year in the Big Apple, but look for a return to form this time around.
All right, Dave, thank you, and we'll get to Rex in a minute, but first let's check out the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's, and it's brought to us by New Era Cap. Leading things off is Mark Ellis. He'll be at second base. In the 2 spot is Jason Kendall behind the plate. Former Rookie of the Year Bobby Crosby's next. He plays short. Eric Chavez, the third baseman, is in the cleanup spot. Then comes the new acquisition, switch hitter Milton Bradley. Following him is Mark Kotze. He'll be in center field. After that, the left-handed hitting first baseman Dan Johnson. Nick Swisher hits 8th in left. And doing the pitching and batting number 9, Barry Zito. They will be opposed by one of the best ever, 3-time Cy Young Award winner Pedro Martinez. There were some who questioned Pedro's signing in the Big Apple a year ago, but he delivered in a big way for the Mets and then some, winning 15 ball games and finishing 4th in the National League in ERA. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Just about set to go now as Mark Ellis is in the box, and we are ready for baseball. Ellis. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
Well, this is what veteran pitchers do. They know the importance of getting ahead in the count.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And that'll fall in between them. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he kicks this inning off with a bang as a leadoff double has him in business now with nobody out.
Jason Kendall is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Grounded foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And he'll back that hitter off here, maybe to set up something away.
And he just does get his hand back in time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, with 2 strikes, they decide to go away with this one. And you see LaDuca's setup. That's just a great pitch.
Man at second with 1 down. And former Rookie of the Year, Bobby Crosby, will be the hitter. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, the key here is that he knows it's going to be close at the bag, so he's busting it down the line and beats it out.
First pitch on the way. And a foul ball straight back. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third, but foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled back. That misses, 1-2.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
And the fastball from Pedro's right by him as he chalks up the strikeout.
And many say Pedro's lost a couple of inches on his fastball in the last year or so, but it didn't look like it there.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and here's the switch-hitting Milton Bradley. Swing and a line drive to center field. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. The relay, and he is safe on a close play.
So they'll draw first blood in this one. That was a good swing, and just like that, they get off to a 1-0 lead here in the first.
Fouled back. Swing and a miss by Kotze as he's behind in the count 0-2 now.
Matt, when Pedro pulls a string like that, there's not a whole lot the batter can do about it.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up right in the center of the diamond. Martinez is there, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now the starting lineup for the Mets reads as such. Leading things off is the shortstop Jose Reyes. Then comes Paul LaDuca. He'll, of course, be behind the plate. Batting third is the exciting switch hitter Carlos Beltran. Then the newly acquired Carlos Delgado bats fourth, playing first base. Batting fifth is the third baseman David Wright. Cliff Floyd will hit sixth and play left field. Kaz Matsui is the second baseman. He bats number 7. Victor Diaz hits eighth. He'll be in right field. And on the mound, batting in the number 9 spot here, former Cy Young Award winner Pedro Martinez. And they'll be opposed by the former Cy Young Award winner left-hander Barry Zito. Zito out of USC by way of UC Santa Barbara. An okay fastball, but it's the 12-6 hook, the big bender, that might be the best in baseball. Behind him defensively, the A's led by 5-time Rawlings Gold Glove winner Eric Chavez at third base. Jose Reyes will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And if he can spot that pitch there, he's going to have a lot of success in this game.
2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Only 2 pitches, but he looks pretty sharp to start the ball game.
Oh, and that's one of the best curveballs in the big leagues as Zito punches him out.
Boy, that's a beauty of a pitch. Check out where this thing is. He'd like to stay down there all night if he can.
Paul LaDuca will take his cuts now.
Catcher, Paul LaDuca.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, if that swing is any indication, we are in for a long night at the ballpark, fellas.
Carlos Beltran will be the batter.
Carlos Beltran.
And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's where you want to keep things early in this ball game. Pound that outside part of the plate.
Took something off the curveball there, 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
A strike away now from a flawless bottom of the first.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired.
Wow, how about that for starting a game? 3 straight strikeouts to open the home half of the first.
So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Dan Johnson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
A little baseball 101 right here. Good job by the pitcher of hightailing it over to cover the bag. And a good feed from the first baseman gets him an out.
Nick Swisher stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Barry Zito will dig in here.
Catcher, Barry Zito.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
And that's a sign of a veteran pitcher getting ahead early in the count.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So Pedro retires the side without much difficulty. His club trails 1-0. Carlos Delgado will start things off in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, and this guy's been around long enough to know not to swing at that garbage.
Ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. David Wright is on deck. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Making him throw a lot of pitches this at bat. Let's see if he's got him figured out.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And now this will rattle up against the fence. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Not the way you want to start an inning on the mound as he serves up a leadoff double right there.
David Wright will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
David Wright.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw into third.
Well, he breezed through that first inning, but he's run into quick trouble here in the second. Got to take a deep breath and try to stem the tide right here.
Cliff Floyd steps in now.
Left fielder. Left Floyd.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That big bender by Zito will just buckle you as a hitter, Matt.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
And this will give us the best look where this thing crossed the plate, and sure enough, it did just catch the inside corner.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And here's the Japanese import Kaz Matsui. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. On the ground to short. This could be 2 to Ellis for 1. On to Johnson, and it's a double play to get him out of the inning. Mets leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Mark Ellis will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Ellis.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good rip at that thing. Hitters love the high fastball.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
Well, he's sitting dead red there. There is no doubt about it. Once he gets his fastball, he knows what to do with it.
Jason Kendall is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And with Delgado holding tight over at first, there's a good-sized hole to shoot for on the right side.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Bobby Crosby waits on deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, not the kind of start he was looking for at the plate tonight. 2 at-bats and 2 strikeouts.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, it's fair to say he's got less than blinding speed out there, and he was in over his head that time.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That was a good spot to miss. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone.
And this looked to be on the outside corner, but it's called a ball anyway. 2-1. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a high drive, deep left field. Should stay in the ballpark. Floyd will have room, though, as he makes the catch and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they lead it 1-0. Victor Diaz makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. In there for strike 1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, credit to number 8 hitter here. When he gets on to lead off an inning, you allow the pitcher to bunt him over. Then it's on to the top of the lineup where they'll have a real strong opportunity to score.
Pedro Martinez tries to square here, but he misses strike 1.
And holding at first is Johnson, so the right side of the infield's wide open here.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Had a pitch to get down there. Just needs to square up a little better and make contact.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, and a missed opportunity there. The pitcher's got one job in that spot to get the runner in scoring position, and he's failed on all counts.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And a nice play as he reaches up to grab it on the run for the second out. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's the veteran catcher, Paul LaDuca. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Don't think he liked the call right there.
Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now. Check by Zito. Now the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Eric Chavez set to lead off when we return, but they're on top 1-0. Eric Chavez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Milton Bradley will be next. Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss by Chavez, so he's a strikeout victim here.
Yeah, and Xavi just misses this thing. Check it out. He's looking to pull the ball, but he can't quite get his bat on it.
Milton Bradley will step in, an RBI single this last time around. And a curveball in for a strike. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Up with it is Matsui. Throw on to first, and Pedro sets down the first 2 to face him in the inning. Markatze will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Well, they tried to pull the string on the changeup that time, but it looked a little like the arm action might have given him away there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and making his way toward the plate is first baseman Dan Johnson. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Carlos Beltran will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1 by Zito. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
And he's just saying, here's my fastball, try and hit it. Got him in an 0-2 hole now.
Got him.
Seven strikeouts for him now here tonight as he sets this guy down for the 2nd time in the game.
Carlos Delgado will dig in. He doubled his last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you see the infield swung way around to the right here, and that opens up a lot of room on the left side of the infield.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And fairly routine out there for Katse. 2 down. No, he's unable to finish with the catch.
Boy, left that fastball up that time, but he got away with it and got him to fly out.
David Wright will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And gone! A home run! So a solo shot here for David Wright. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Cliff Floyd will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
No wasting any time there, Matt. He gets the fastball to begin the at-bat and just shoots it right back where it came from.
Kaz Matsui will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And Katse will put this one away, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Dan Johnson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So a solo shot from Dan Johnson, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead. Nick Swisher will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Beltran is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Barry Zito will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Barry Zito.
Swing and an easy grounder to third. There to get it is Wright. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, normally that pitch in that location results in a pop-up, but he managed to chop at that one, and he's retired.
Mark Ellis stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line. Foul. Now a swing and a ground ball. Elgato will just take this one over to first for the putout, and the side is retired. So just 1 hit in the inning, but it's a big one as the home run gives him the lead. Victor Diaz will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And that misses inside 1-0. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw by Ellis, and there's 1 gone. Pedro Martinez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Left field. Swisher is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Jose Reyes will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Jose Reyes.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Just what you want on the mound. Make him keep chasing if he shows he doesn't have the discipline.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Swisher is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Jason Kendall will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Hard to get the barrel of the bat on that one. Good eye.
Now a swing, and there's a ball hit high in the air, deep to straightaway center field. Beltran has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, if he had a little offense behind him, he might be in good shape, as you can see by the numbers. Just 2 earned runs through 5 1/3. He's done his job.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a high drive, deep left field. Should stay in the ballpark. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
You want to talk about a Gold Glove caliber play, you're going to see one right now. That ball's going to be extra bases from the start, but that's just highway robbery.
Eric Chavez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Be careful here, because Xavi just kills right-handed pitching when he gets ahead.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And that thing's coming in at 94 miles an hour. Tough to react quick enough to those.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
And Pedro's certainly not afraid to work inside.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
Yeah, not a pitch you could extend on. That's a good spot.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. A's are gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Paul LaDuca will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And just past the diving Crosby. It's a base hit.
Ford with a leadoff single. And the way things are shaping up, they're going to need to capitalize on every chance they get because they might not get too many.
Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. Chavez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw back to first, and they double him up. And he looks really steamed about that call, and now he's going nuclear out there. He'd better cool it quick, and oh, not quick enough as he's been run from the ball game. Carlos Delgado will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Carlos Delgado.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. And Delgado swings through that pitch, so he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Our score remains 2-1. Milton Bradley will be the batter. Aaron Heilman is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 48, Aaron
Grounded to right at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Markatse will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Swinging a ball popped high in the air, heading for foul territory behind first. 2 away now. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Time to be a good 2-strike hitter here. That means just concentrating on making solid contact.
Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Pitchers work on this all through spring training. No problems that time.
Dan Johnson will get another shot. He homered his last time. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And this works in the outer half of the plate in, but it runs a bit too much.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Matsui. Throw on to Delgado will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and no one left. David Wright will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball one.
Boy, where'd that miss? Rough way to start an AB on the mound.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this gets down, so it should be extra bases for Wright. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, they've been shut down since that home run back in the fourth, so maybe this can get him going again.
Cliff Floyd will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one.
And we'll see if they keep the bunt on right here.
And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. Gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Can't ask for much more than that. Tying run moved over to third with 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Kaz Matsui will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
This is just a terrible time for that to happen. You want to make a team earn their runs, and now we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a rocket to third. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch. And Soup, let's take another look here as we watch this in super slow-mo, and you can see the athleticism on display there as he reaches out to pull this in. A very tough play.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher coming on now, and it's the 2005 All-Star Justin Dukeshire.
Justin Dukeshire.
Victor Diaz will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Victor Diaz.
And that misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And now with the pitcher spot on deck, let's see if they want to work around this guy.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Right on the inside part of the plate. Not much you can do with that fastball.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Right there was Crosby. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Nick Swisher will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Oh, and base runners are so precious this late in the game, especially leading off an inning. So now the possible go-ahead run's aboard.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
And that's a deflating feeling to finally get in the game and then quickly get dispatched from whence you came.
So a runner at first now with one away and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now a ball lined softly toward the hole, base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Here's one hit towards the hole. Matsui over to Delgado, and it's a double play to end the inning. So it's no run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Pitching change for you now as we get a look at the right-hander Kiko Calero. Aaron Heilman will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Enter Aaron Heilman.
Xavier Nady will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ball 1.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
Now a swing, but oh, too far in front as this one had the distance but is well foul. Swing and a line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Jose Reyes will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Now a ground ball to second. This could be 2. Crosby for 1. On to Johnson, and they're able to double him up.
Well, base runners are obviously precious in a 2-2 ballgame. So when you get the leadoff guy on, you hope to do some damage offensively. A double play ball is precisely what you don't want.
Paul LaDuca is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lined up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I know he would have liked to gotten out of this one, but now with a man on first in a tie game, we'll see how they approach things here.
Ramon Castro will get his first shot at it here. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
There's a drive. He got a lot of this one, high and deep to center. On the run, and he has it to retire the side. Mets strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bobby Crosby will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as we'll get a look at the hard-throwing Duaner Sanchez.
Number 50, Duaner Sanchez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Boy, tough pitch right out of the chute in this at-bat.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, with 2 strikes, you just got to shorten up and make contact, but he chased one there.
Eric Chavez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And he's not afraid to run pitches inside on hitters.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
Well, sometimes he's a guy that'll rely on his fastball a bit too much, and it looked like the hitter was guessing fastball all the way.
Milton Bradley swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Foul territory back behind third. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are two gone. Markatse will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with two down. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard, and he is cruising now. It's 0-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and one man left on base. Carlos Delgado is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth. Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, the shift pays off that time as they were in the right position to put that one away.
David Wright will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Changeup called strike one.
Matt, when you establish an off-speed pitch first, now you can go anywhere.
And here's a fastball called for strike two. One out, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
At this point, I don't know why they even keep pitching to him. He had a big home run earlier, and now it's hit number 4 for him in the ballgame. He's wearing him out.
Hit hard towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Throw back to first. Doubles him up, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. Dan Johnson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2. And this is ripped down the first base line, and this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
Good idea trying to work the outside part of the plate with the hard stuff.
Lined into left center, and that'll get down out there.
Oh, and base runners are so precious this late in the game, especially leading off an inning. So now the possible go-ahead runs aboard.
Victor Zambrano will be the new pitcher. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Nick Swisher is next, Dave, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Castro is right there, 1 down. Adam Melhuse will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reyes over to Delgado, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and none left. Joe Kennedy will come in and pitch now. Kaz Matsui will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Slowly down the line to third. Could be a tough play. And the Gold Glover Chavez will throw him out, one away.
Boy, very tough play for a third baseman. He's got to deal with the business end with a broken bat, but he's able to hang in there and make the play.
Victor Diaz will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
He just didn't pick up the changeup arm angle that time.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Working the outside part of the plate here. That's a good call there by Kendall. That's a very tough spot for a two-strike pitch.
Victor Zambrano digs in at the plate. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Kendall with the sign, now the 1-1. Here's one for Chavez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Mark Ellis will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Right back to the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out. Jason Kendall get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Just got a piece of it as this is chopped foul to the backstop. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Had success with that fastball. Why not turn to it again, 0-2?
Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball to first. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Zambrano, 2 away.
Yeah, this is tougher than it looks for a pitcher covering first, but he handled that pretty darn well right there.
Bobby Crosby.
Bobby Crosby is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
All he could have done with that is yank it into the dugout.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Fastball in there, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. Floyd is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Jose Reyes will get us going now in the home half of the 11th. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Not hard to lay off down there.
And a foul ball straight back. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Now he's got to protect the outer half with 2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Oh, and base runners are so precious this late in the game, especially leading off an inning. So now the possible go-ahead run's aboard.
Now a ground ball to second. This could be 2. Crosby for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, base runners are obviously precious in a 2-2 ballgame. So when you get the leadoff guy on, you hope to do some damage offensively. A double play ball is precisely what you don't want.
Ramon Castro stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 2-2. Here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Oh, and base runners are so precious this late in the game, especially leading off an inning. So now the possible go-ahead run's aboard.
Fouled back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, and no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
Markatse will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. In there, strike 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, it looks like the bottom half of the order needs to pick up the slack here, but this ain't gonna help much. You got to go.
Marco Scudero will step in now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Delgado will take care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and a runner left. Carlos Delgado will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Delgado really favors the right side of the field, which is his pull side, so the infield swings way around accordingly.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 now to Delgado. And that's over, 2-1.
Matt trying to work the fastball in on the label. That was a good pitch.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Crosby, 1 gone. David Wright will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. Here's the first offering. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. And this is hit well towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
And in a tie ball game, they're in a peck of trouble now. He's really going to need to settle down here with a couple of runners on base.
Matsui will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Nick Swisher will see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 1-1. And he misses, 2-1.
And they're likely not to give in to this guy and let the pitcher in the on-deck circle try and swing the bat.
Center field. Castro is there, and he has it for the first out. Jay Payton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
And if I'm on the mound, I go right back in there with a fastball.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a ball yanked down the third base line. Throw on to Delgado for out number 2. Mark Ellis will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. Jason Kendall will try and avoid the hat trick here as he's 0 for 5 all told to right field. Diaz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Kirk Saarloos is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Victor Diaz will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
$15 hits for him now after that last one, as they've really come out and swung the bats well.
Victor Zambrano will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with 1 out.
Jose Reyes will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Paul LaDuca will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Now here's the first pitch. Bobby Crosby is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Now a ball hit in the air to deep left field. Floyd gives it a look, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Bobby Crosby as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Well, Matt, this might be our play of the game. He got a pitch he could do some damage with and powered it over the wall to give his club the lead here in extra innings.
Eric Chavez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
And boy, really getting pinched here as this is ruled low, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
He got away with one there. Even 3-0, you're taking a big chance laying it in there like that.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there, 3-2.
And that's the perfect backdoor curveball.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
And this is all in his head now, and he looks totally defeated at this point.
Milton Bradley.
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Castro calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Mark Kotzek will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they'll tack on a run in the inning on the home run, and it's enough to give them the lead. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The A's lead this one 3-2. Ramon Castro will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder.
Chopper foul. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Not wasting any time here. He's coming right after him.
The pitch. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Carlos Delgado will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a solo shot for Carlos Delgado, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, don't go anywhere yet. They surrendered the lead in the top half, but a huge home run here ties things up again, so we could be in for more baseball here.
David Wright is digging, looking to make this a very memorable ball game, as he's already 5 for 5. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
If you can keep planting that pitch there, you'll be in good shape.
And here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Look good, but it's a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2.
Yeah, and he'll lay off there and just take what's given to him.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, no better feeling for a hitter than to hit one right here. He gets a pitch he can do something with, and he hits a walk-off job, and you can see his teammates are fired up about that one.
So, gentlemen, a win for the Mets in our ball game. And, Soup, let's have a look at our majestic play of the game.
Well, Matt, that's about as exciting as it gets. Extra innings, ball game that was close throughout, but one swing of the bat right there, and I think he knew it was gone from the moment it left his bat.
And, fellas, as always, there are a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, Dave, I think the guy you see here is most deserving of being our upper deck player of the game.
Well, he had more hits in this one game than some guys get in a month. Certainly a game to remember for him.
So that just about does it. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for staying with us throughout this one. Once again, our final score in extra innings. The Mets come out on top, 4-3. This has been a presentation of MLB 06 The Show. For more, log on to MLB06.com. Good night, everybody.